Hello, YouTube, and welcome to Lime Rock, as we're back in Connecticut for the site of race number 30 here at the NRSL Coke Vanilla Cup Series for 2008. And alongside me, as they have been for all weekend, are Stephen Paul III and Austin the Plant.
Hello,
I never
guys.
left.
Oh, okay. I didn't think you would have. Would have been a kind of a busy couple of days there to try and go back and forth between Massachusetts and Connecticut.
I
Seriously.
live in New Hampshire.
New Hampshire, sorry.
What's the starting
As
grid?
on the front row today is Matt Dixon and Isaac Flickinger. Isaac Flickinger taking home yet another road course pole this season. James Qualls, Kira Arenthay are dual winners row 2, with Austin LaPlante, Alexander row 3, Charles Sanford, William Brock row 4, and Max Anderson, Gene Sanford make up row number 5. Here's the rest of the starting grid as I hand over to Steven and Austin for their thoughts and predictions.
Austin.
Okay, well, if you've seen the duels, you saw it was really fantastic racing. One of the best two duels I've probably ever seen, not pun intended. We're using once again the bus stop version, which is more interesting if you're going too wide. 3 wide, and things are starting to get very hairy. This is like the very highest point at the racetrack, besides the turn. I think it was turn 6 before the little bridge. So very high elevation, very low elevation near the start finish line, and should be exciting. Very long 57 laps, possibly 2 pit stops. Here's command right now.
Drivers, start your engines!
Command has been given. Since this is the first race of the round of 12, obviously we have the reseed. Stephen, though, your thoughts before we get into that?
Real quickly, so last year's race, the drivers started third, so that's a good omen for Aaron. They won. Big wreck on lap 1 of last year, lap 4 and 13. We only had 3 incidents. 27 laps longer. This is going to be a long race. We have more. Pit strategy will become a factor in the 6 drivers who have to use provisional R chasers. Let's see how the 6 drivers at the back can carry up to the front, because you cannot afford a mistake. With 16 drivers, you could, because, all the points and stuff. With this, you got to make sure you have a good round and stuff, because a lot of drivers last round kind of sucked. So they need to get some momentum in this one as we come down the green flag.
So, as the pace car pulls off, Henry Sanford, William Duncan, Zach Rogers, Amy Shelley, Mary Shelley, Jonathan Zorline, Stephen Paul III, Jessica Shelton, the top 8, bottom 4, Randolph, Isaac Flickinger, Fitzwater, Wilson, and the round of 12 is green.
And here comes Isaac trying to, well, he won't be a clean sweep. He did win the duels, but trying to get a race win today.
As going into turn number 1, not quite clear yet, as Dixon trying to keep it there alongside, as turn 2 is the left-hand turn. Problem is turn 3 is a right-handed turn.
Yeah, this is turn 3. This is turn 4 right here.
Oh, okay. Okay, what's turn 1 then?
It's slightly confusing. I'll let you get to. We'll get back in just a
As
second.
problems for Shelton at the back, so already the 21 behind the 8 ball with having to use a Provo to get into the field technically, and now even farther back as they come up.
This is the bus stop.
Yeah,
it's not really considered a turn according to online sources, but yeah, I don't know how else to explain. That's turn 6 right there. That's one of the trouble spots underneath the bridge, and this is coming to turn 7 right here.
As that was nearly trouble there with Henry Sanford and Jonathan Zorline, but it looks like the rest of the field able to keep it in one piece.
Well, that's 99%. Shelton had trouble in her duel, and problems continue in the main race.
So Flickinger leads lap 1. It's Qualls second, Dixon third, Arenthay fourth, LaPlante is fifth. Brock, Charles Sanford, Rowe, Anderson is now in 8th. 9th place to Kyle Matthews, and 10th place is Mary Shelley.
Yeah, it's a tough break for Jeff. She finished top 10 here last year, and I believe it was 7th or 6th, so tough break for them. Austin in 5th, that's really good. He hasn't had the top 5 in like 2 years, so that's good for him.
Well, it looks like Shelton, whatever it was, she will be able to continue. Sam Young nearly got turned out the front bumper of Ambrose, though.
Man, that would have sucked.
As Henry Williams trying to pass Zach Rogers, Jeffrey White also trying to make a move.
Yeah, and Isaac in the lead. And if Isaac wins, he advances. He just barely got into this next round.
Yeah, he barely advanced this round, but as mentioned, a win will advance you into the round of 8. no mechanical issues yet, apparently, so that's good news. As Henry Williams continues to fight hard with Zach Rogers. Rogers actually fought back on the 18 there.
Yeah, somebody I see in the back of that screen, Allie Nelson making her 100th career Coconut Cup Series start, so shout out to her.
Still looking for that first career win. I can't wait for the fact of when we can say a milestone start for anyone, not just someone looking for a first career win.
Right.
When you get in on that one, Steven.
Well, last weekend, Jack James made his 50th career start.
As 3 wide here. That is on Jack on driver's right. That's Duncan on the far left. And it's Robert Pollard in the middle.
That's somehow working.
Mark George off in the grass. That somehow worked.
22.
Chris Wilson gets it back on course as well.
Yeah, that was not pretty.
Meanwhile, somehow this all worked into William Duncan's advantage as he gets both of them. That was his teammate in the 07 that was in that battle as well, should have been mentioned. As the battle back here continues to rage on, we'll try and get you back up to the front because it looks like James Qualls is starting to close in on the race lead.
No incidents so far, which is surprising.
Well, he was, and then fell back a little bit even farther. No clear incidents, at least.
That is correct.
As Gene Sanford continues to try and fight for 10th with Mary Shelley. Kyle Matthews is in that fight, as well as Tim Randolph and Ethan Keiderman. Good qualifying effort in the 83 car.
Oh, people are just going off right there.
Kyle Matthews, Tim Randolph side by side up the hill towards turn 5. As Matthews a little bit sideways, I guess you could almost say, going into the bus stop.
Yeah, William Brock fifth. He got his best career finish at Barber, finished second, so I'm not surprised to see him in the top 5.
Keiderman taking a peek on the 48 off the final corner. Should be able to make the move down the front straightaway. Almost thought we were going to have trouble back there.
And it's the real question is, when does somebody run wide and come back and get clipped? Because it's a long race. If it doesn't happen, I'll be surprised.
I would slightly be shocked too, but who knows? I'd be pleasantly surprised if it didn't.
Fitzwater trying to win almost, well, he's not in the truck series, so he's trying to win everything but the truck race here. He already won the Hooters early this year.
As Keiderman has to check up a little bit, that's going to allow Kyle Matthews to pull back in front. And it's going to set the 34 up for a poor line going into the bus stop. Nearly got turned off the front bumper of the 9.
Kind of had a string of first-time winners here, so 37 and 4th would not surprise me. Oh, Lordy.
Oh, trouble!
Whoa, Ambrose, teammate. Oh, Fitzwater.
This started actually a little bit ahead of the 19, though.
Look out.
As Fitzwater and Rogers both make it back to pit lane. There was a car that got turned sideways off the hill, though.
It went up the hill.
It might have been the 34 Sam Young looking at it.
Damn, that's up right for Sam, former road course winner himself.
William Brock closing in on the 37 in what would be a battle for 4th. Brock comes into this one, trying to remember where.
Way lower.
33rd in points, actually.
Aaron Thane's best finish was 3rd at Mosport, so she's got some good road course prowess right here.
Looks like, though, 37 going to run a little bit wide. Here comes Brock looking for 4th.
Besides one season with Drew Austin, the 20s won every season. They've had a different driver every single season, so wonder if Brock's going to return next year. See, here comes the 20s. I believe the 19 and 29 are back on the track.
No.
It would seem. It would seem so, yeah.
15 and 6 right there. Looks like maybe they transferred that Gen 4 car to a Gen 5.
So Rogers will return to the track 1 lap down and basically right about the same spot on the track that he was before.
But the thing that's not good for him, he's going to lose a crap. So say with Fitzwater, going to lose a crap ton of points.
It's definitely not the best start to the round that they would have looked for. Shelton also is 1 lap down. She's trying to come back up through here. And if I was the leaders, kind of just know that for sure and just kind of let her through probably.
In the last 3 spots, 42nd, 41st, and 40th, all chase drivers. Now that is shocking.
And it's definitely not the start that they would have wanted to the round of 12, no. Especially not considering one of the chasers is leading.
And Henry Sanford 31st, he was dead last at the last road course racing with Musket coming up. That he is fearing the road courses.
Mary Shelley trying to take advantage of the 21 coming up through here, trying to take a spot away from the 05. Couldn't quite make that move work. This is the battle for ninth between the regular season champion and the 05 of Charles Sanford, who just could not get anything going so far this season.
Well, the only good thing for those drivers back there, the cutoff race is at Talladega, so.
Yeah, that's a spot where definitely anything can and most likely will happen.
Especially since I won there last year.
As Shelley now gets the move done on the 05, or at least is now side by side with Charles Sanford through turn 1 and 2. Needs to just kind of keep it there for turn 4, though.
Yeah, Charles, last year you ran the Anaheim Ducks car, not the Chevy team. You almost won the race, but just that final pit stop killed you.
As into this should be an easy move now, considering the zone on the track for Mary Shelley. And move done, so move the 08 up to 9th. Although it goes and runs a little bit wide. Here comes Sanford back at it.
Don't, look at the quarter panel. Oh, God.
Oh, that was close.
And Charles
that might allow the 47 of Gene Sanford to close in a little bit.
40 races since Charles's last win in the series.
Shoot, I don't even remember what track it was.
The season 4 Daytona 500.
Oh. It feels like that should have been longer. It's just, yeah, there's so many D&Qs in there.
And skipped attempts. And look was right behind another person with almost getting a full season losing streak. Here's Gene Sanford.
Yeah, her last win was at Irwindale.
Which is coming up next week.
It's coming up, but the reason why is because she didn't run the full schedule last year. So that's why it's not 36 full races yet.
And a D&Q at Homestead.
That's
the reason. Oh, yeah. Last year was a barn burner. It was pretty good. Charles led 60 laps and Gene led the rest.
Car on pit lane. It's Jonathan Zorline.
Another
chaser with issues.
Jeez, 18's got
the 9 has side damage. Was that involved in another incident?
It might have been, as here comes Nelson making a move on the 9. That is going to be for the 16th position.
The donuts.
And Zorline was 35th, 12th, and 25th in the last 3 races. Damn, that's the 4. Look at the bottom. Who would have predicted 4 out of our 12 in the bottom 4?
Definitely not me. Lime Rock not picking favorites in the chase.
No.
As Duncan now making a move on Marcus Ambrose. This would be for 17th spot.
And it's done. 31 should clear.
Yep. Make that move
Yeah,
pretty
so
easy.
you wouldn't be on driver's right entering the bus stop.
As Kira Arenthade now with damage on the the left side of the 37. Almost wonder if she's maybe hit a guardrail somewhere to have picked up that damage.
Right there.
In 30 laps, we only had 25 cars finished last year, so we're starting to rack up the DNQs and DNFs a little bit.
As Mary Shelley completes the pass, so move the 08 now up to 8th position. Next up for her will be the 87 of Max Anderson, who's got a thing going with the road courses this season. As we've had a change for the lead, James Qualls now leads over Isaac Flickinger. As Qualls goes wide. Weren't those two in the same duel as well?
I believe so, yeah.
So, deja vu a little bit here for Isaac Flickinger. As Flickinger, though, again, just like in his duel, all over the back of the 26, wants the lead back. Especially because he hasn't led the most laps yet. Hasn't locked it up.
Please correct me. Was it 23 laps for the duels? Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So maybe 25, 26 no pits?
We shouldn't see him pit in the first 23. Like, I know what you're trying to think of. Maybe. I'm not exactly sure.
Or at least close to halfway. Or so just past.
Qualls, his last one was 56 races ago. He wanted Sonoma in the 11 car.
As Qualls runs wide, here comes Flickinger back at the 26. They're going to be side by side to turn 1.
Something happened to the 37. They dropped.
Still in 9th, according to timing and scoring.
Yeah, well, they were up to 3rd at one point. That's why.
Well, yeah, I said that they had side damage.
Oh, that's true. Here comes the 2.
As Qualls hangs on to the lead for now, so Flickinger unable to keep the moves, make the move stick.
This is great
and
racing last year.
Charles Sanford now making a move for 9th on the 37, so something with that left side damage seeming to affect Kira Arenthade significantly here.
Yes. The top, Vince had won by 3 seconds. It was 30 seconds back to 6, and right now it's a barred burner. Everybody's got a shot, so good racing.
Nearly contact there between Gene Sanford and Kira Arenthade coming over the hill. And now Tim Randolph going to try and make a move, it looks. And Zorline will go home 42nd.
Oh, he's in the bad hole in the chase now.
That is not going to help. Zorline came in with 19 bonus points, so gave him a little bit of a cushion, or a little bit, and by a little bit I mean 4 points.
Whole 37 points added.
So not a good start to the round of 12 for Zorline. And yes, Arenthade definitely off the pace on the straightaways for sure.
Yeah, that's the 88's first DNF since Indy, so tough break for them.
Ethan Keidemann also completes the pass on the 37. Next up will be the 48 of Kyle Matthews to try and take a shot at the 37.
Yeah, the goal for Keidemann, Brian, Anderson, and George is trying to get top 5, get to 5th in points.
And it's going to be easy going there for Matthews. So Arenthade has fallen already out of the top 10. Now isn't that far off of falling out of the top 15.
And that's just a drop, just that damage to do. Maybe when they fix it, they'll get more competitive.
Maybe. Looks like we might be having a battle brewing for 3rd, and yes, we are, as Matt Dixon has been caught by the 20 of William Brock. Meanwhile, though, he's also catching the 2 of Isaac Flickinger.
Yeah, that's 2 must be using up their tires a little bit right there.
As fall off already for some drivers, 1.7 seconds. Dixon runs a little bit wide. Here comes William Brock for 3rd.
Yeah, Rowe was the Musket winner in this car last year once. Definitely get hit on the setup notes.
And Brock is going to clear Matt Dixon off of turn 2.
Good ease right there. Dixon was the first ever road course pole sitter in the Cup Series.
Back at Sonoma in 2003.
Yep. He finished 2nd that day to Drew, what's the guy? Jake Blicker, I think his name was.
In the 9.
Kyle Austin, that was the guy.
Yeah. Jake Blicker was the one who started the year in the 9.
Correct.
As Dixon falling back a little bit as well. Brock gapping the 70.
Yeah, 08 and 8th. Mary won Season 3 Motorsport. I believe, I could be wrong, but she's the only driver to win a road course in all 3
As
years.
Mark George, heavy damage on the 66.
Oh, man. The water heater exploded. Jesus, that's bad damage.
And I was going to say, I don't see the 46 anywhere. That's because the 46 has lost a spot to the 87 and is now fighting with the 08.
Austin's best career finish is 2nd way back in Atlanta in Season 4, so I'm trying to duplicate or tie that today.
Mary Shelley now completes the pass for 7th. And Fitzwater off the pace in 29.
Really off the pace. That's
and that's why he's reporting that they are down 2 cylinders.
Damn.
oh god, I don't like how.
That was close.
Oh, you should have took him out. Wait, what?
Wait, what? Huh? That's not me.
So 29 with mechanical problems under the hood, and their day goes from bad to worse.
Yeah, Fitzwater had a bad round. He just got in off a tie by 5 points, I believe, if I remember correctly.
So Fitzwater gets the Pennzoil Chevy back to pit lane. Hopefully they'll be able to treat that one and get his car back into the race.
The struggles continue for Fitz. He hasn't had a top 10 since his win at Bounce Arena. Hasn't even had a top 15 in the rounds in the chase yet so far.
As Logan York trying to battle with Jesse Turner. This is the battle for 18th. Throw Jeffrey White into that mix as well in the 16 car.
Found out, too, looking at it, it's an even split between the Gibbs and the Brandon Ash cars, which I thought that was pretty interesting. Figured this would be a Brandon Ash.
You know what? They're not even going to try it. 29 behind the wall, 41st place for Zachary Fitzwater, and a second of our chasers has gone behind the wall.
I'm gonna have to check the stats, but I don't remember if chasers had finished 42nd, 41st before in the race.
I can't recall a time.
Me
Tim
neither.
Randolph
60.
on pit lane. This looks to be scheduled, though. Ambrose
Nice.
also coming off pit lane, so it looks like a round of green flag pits. I don't know why I said green flag there. A round of pit stops has begun.
Yeah, 66 looks like brand new, man. They fixed that car good.
No.
Well, the front end at least.
The front end looked all right.
Front end,
Back
yeah.
end looks,
Maybe.
like a poop.
The rear of that car, not so much. Meanwhile, Brock has caught the two of Isaac Flickinger.
Yeah, so the 21 with Preston Plord, a Zach Reller, and Austin Ogo.
Huh? Oh, you're looking at the 20s drivers.
Correct.
There's Tim Randolph coming off pit lane with fresh tires and will be a lap down, though, to the leaders. So that's the danger of it, is you're looking at losing a lap.
That's
But
true.
also, the race leaders right now are running 54-second lap times, almost 55s, and the fastest laps of the day were run in the 52-second bracket.
Yeah,
And in fact, look at this. The 66, despite damage, is about ready to pass the 26 just because of fresh tires.
Oh, boy.
Whoa, that's how fast he's going.
So Mark George showing how much these tires mean right now, as here comes Tim Randolph ready to fly through here as well.
Yeah, that's true. So the two car, other Intrac, they've only won at road courses in their 2 career wins they have.
I'd just like to point out then also, you look at it, so the Chasers 42nd, 41st, but also 39th, 37th, and 36th right now, as well as 35th.
Well, that go both well for the 84 and the 7 who started the back. Haven't seen any issues with them yet today.
As Randolph trying to find a way around the 20, couldn't quite make it work in that part of the track. Meanwhile, Brock also trying to pass the 2 of Isaac Flickinger.
Great job.
Gene Sanford has decided to pit on lap 23.
Great job by the 83. They're up into 10th place. That's a little surprising to see Keidemann up there.
Meanwhile, and Brock gonna almost try to think about making the pass coming to pit
Now,
lane.
this is interesting.
Now,
It was
did the
skid marks.
26 pit
Into
as well?
24.
There was some
No.
skid marks entering pit road, so maybe it was a wreck there.
So the 26 did not pit. Oh, this is interesting. The 47 actually pit and came out still on the lead lap.
And they're going to be flying.
So the 47 doesn't even have to worry about any traffic other than the 66 when she catches him. But here
be a
comes
good one.
Randolph.
Now, 26 got to worry about not getting wrecked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go.
As Qualls trying to...
He's gonna let him go
Uh-oh.
in turn 7,
He's going to have to.
and he's
let
gonna.
him.
I don't think he's going to be able to pit. He's going to try it.
Look, there's some skid marks right there. Somebody spun right there.
As
No, I think
Alexander
that's part
Rowe
of
also
the
comes in. Anderson will pit.
Okay.
So will Dixon,
I'm pretty sure.
Shelley,
Just to slow
Sanford.
down.
Keidemann.
Sorry.
Looks like everyone's pitting this time. So it
This
looks like we weren't
strategy-
that far off of actually having green flag pit stops.
Ambrose. Oh, Ambrose already pitted.
Yeah,
This
Ambrose should have pit.
strategy is real.
Seriously. Well, it looks like it's Robert Pollock,
Oh,
boys.
oh, that's it. Oh my! And he missed pit lane. Robert Pollock just missed pit lane.
At least they get a lap left.
At some point, I don't think he's. I don't think. He's
Problem
gonna
is
do
the
that
26
as well.
led the lap on pit lane.
84
I
stayed
think
out.
the 84 is actually the leader through the 75's mistake.
That was a
Ironically
hard-
enough.
That was a humdinger right there.
The 84, 24, and 75 stayed out.
I
Oh
can't believe
no! James Qualls has gotten crashed on pit lane.
What the hell happened there?
Well, new leader. I
What?
don't know who.
What? What happened?
Oh
Damn lap cars.
no!
Side by side, you will see it.
What, did he hit the pace car? What, we NRSL too?
No.
He was stuck to the right side of the 37. I know that much. If I had to guess, I'm willing to bet the 26 came out when the 37 was coming in.
That is That is a sum of James Qualls' career right there in a nutshell. 15 is going to be the leader. Holy crap.
Well, or will it be Isaac Flickinger?
Might be. Oh, yeah, 50. That's his time in his score. 84, 24, 75 pit. Yeah, Isaac.
Isaac
Two officially.
Flickinger back to the lead through the pit stop cycle.
Yeah, the two team won at Muscat last year at Rowe. They won it, obviously, at Canada. Now trying to get a third road course one. I guess that's their specialty right there.
So we will wait to have this cycle back through because obviously it is still a little bit jumbled as
James
Isaac
Qualls is
Flickinger
furious
tries
on the radio.
to lap the 66 of Mark George now.
This time the roles will be reversed. 66 on slightly worn tires, 2 new tires.
Yep. So Isaac
Sanford
Flickinger
third.
is the leader. Brock is second. Gene Sanford is third. So the new tires didn't exactly work for her like she probably would have expected, but did gain a few spots. Alexander Rowe is fourth. Tim Randolph is up to fifth. Max Anderson is sixth. Shelton is still a lap down. Dixon is seventh and nearly got taken out by the 08 of Mary Shelley, so the battle
Got
for
the bubble.
seventh is on. As
Ooh, that's
Dixon
wide.
goes a little bit wide. Charles Sanford is ninth. Allie Nelson is
Allie.
10th.
Oh.
Austin LaPlante is 11th. William Duncan is 12th. Kyle Matthews is 13th. Logan York 14th. Jeffrey White, Adam McDowell, Henry Williams, Peter Onjak, Jesse Turner, and Marcus Ambrose the top 20. Henry Sanford is in 21st, trying to lap the 19. Bill Brack Jr. is 22nd. Stephen Paul III is 23rd. Dylan Young 24th. Derek Hamill, Samet Ozkan, Kenny Moma, Ryan George, Kira Arenthade, and Chris Wilson the top 30. Sam Young, Rob Evans, and JT Bryant with Amy Shelley are the lead lap cars, as Isaac Flickinger has lapped the 66, and William Brock was able to get around. Gene
It's the
Sanford now
75
struggled
crash.
a little bit to get around the 66, and the 60 having to try and deal with getting around the 75, who, as we mentioned, missed pit lane when he tried to pit the first time.
I can't believe they didn't blow the engine.
Randolph actually, I think, gained fourth away from the 15 through all of that.
Alexander Rowe is pushing the 75.
And Qualls getting listed down as an accident. So this is actually going to be a battle for
Rewind.
position, I think.
Rewind on track. Rewind on track. I don't like this. I don't like this.
No!
Oh
What
my
a save.
god.
This will be a battle for position between the 75 and 21, actually.
Well, that didn't
Oh.
pan out too well at Sonoma. Oh, here we go.
Oh, that road just cannot find a way around the lap cars. Oh, that ain't good.
15.
Oh, he's definitely not running good.
So now Rowe ends up losing 2 spots out of that to Anderson and Mary Shelley. Possibly was going to lose a 3rd, maybe to Matt Dixon as well.
Yeah, 75's got some engine damage after that tire barrier collision for sure.
As Anderson now gets to set his sights on the 21, who still trying to get around the 75 for a battle for 36, which for Shelton is important. That's 3 extra points.
Yeah, that is true. Oh, 7's
Oh,
out.
Onjak is out, and there's a skid marks on the front stretch.
Oh boy.
Just
41,
JT
9.
Bryant and Ambrose are out.
Oh, God, that was a big wreck.
Oh no!
Well, Jesse Turner dominates the Sony Cup Series. Can't really find much success here.
At least not yet.
That is true.
Throw
As
Sanford
Mary
with-
Shelley
I mean-
now sets her sights on the 87, a battle for the 5th position on the track.
Mary's the only chaser in the top 10 I can see.
Randolph.
Wow, that was a massive fail. Counter 1 for me. Oh God.
That's assuming we can't find another one before that going back through.
Well, the 2 cars to lead us. That was a massive fail.
As Rowe now sets his sights on the 87. Dixon went a little bit wide. Charles Sanford watching on in that in this one.
Well, the track is rubbering up more, so drivers are running a little more wide.
Oh,
trying to
and
control the car.
no!
Oh,
Commentators jinx for the 83. 83 reporting he is down a cylinder now.
Everybody down a cylinder.
So engine problems on the 83 of Ethan Keidemann. That has relegated him to be a lap down now in the 37th position.
There is so much dust on the track.
And he's actually almost 2 laps down to Isaac Flickinger.
Yeah, well, this is a long race. A lot of the teams probably did not prepare the engines good enough for this race.
Apparently not.
05 car in the grass.
Anderson apparently went wide somewhere because he's now lost spots to the
Whoa.
05, 70, and the 15.
46 trying to come. 46.
Oh, Sanford goes
God,
wide.
Charles.
He's gonna lose another. He's gonna lose the spot back to the 87. And Austin LaPlante takes the spot away from the 05. He's up to 9th.
Austin is the only driver yet to score a top 10 who's been full-time this season.
Yeah. Another one of the drivers who hasn't scored a top 10 yet is Charles Sanford, actually, in the 05.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Seth Cole is the only other driver to not score a
Let's
top
see, who-
5, if I'm not mistaken. Well,
So the only 2 drivers to yet to score a top 10 are Austin LaPlante and Charles Sanford. Austin has at least attempted every race out of this season
Matthew Marias has got more top 10s.
than both of them combined.
Seriously.
But right now, both of them are running in the top 10.
I should
LaPlante
have picked a better
trying to
car.
make a move on the 87, maybe here off turn 7.
Here we go, right there, 46, good strip.
46 actually might have been one of the last ones to pit, judging by how fast he's going.
Yeah, good strategy. Allie Nelson trying to get into this mix here. The 40 car has been pretty dreadful the last few years.
As Charles Sanford trying to find a way around the 87, who puts a tire off. And Austin LaPlante moved the 46 up to 8th.
There we go.
Only 12 and a half seconds behind race leader Isaac Flickinger.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Mary Shelley has passed the 60 of Tim Randolph to be the highest running chaser.
So they're gonna say they've caught the 66.
Yeah, which, again, is another battle for position between the 66, 75, and 21.
My God.
And here comes 75. Gonna get a good run here. Jess is trying to use
So
the
there are
pick.
36 cars running, which
Who's
is
first?
good news for
This is-
Jess because whatever
Okay, this is
issues she
ugly.
had
This
on
is
the
ugly.
start,
This is ugly.
Don't do it, Mary. Don't do it, Mary.
as Shelton passes the 66, Shelley pushing the 21 through turns 1 and 2.
Saying, come on, let's go.
And Mary Shelley going to clear the 66, no problem. Next up for to lap the 66 would be the 60 of Tim Randolph.
That is correct. Here we come. Right? Can he do it right there? Oh boy,
As
Mark
Dixon trying to pass the 15 of Alexander Rowe. That was for 6th. Here comes the 46 as well. Austin
Disappointment.
LaPlante up to 7th.
Oh my God! Everybody's running off.
Where
Why?
has
They just
this
could not
speed
even-
been all
Where
season
did-
for the
where did
46?
the
Here
talent
comes
come from?
Anderson. Threw it in
No,
there.
no,
Here
no,
comes
no.
the
No, commentators
15
jinx.
as LaPlante goes wide.
Commentators jinx. 05 car. Here we go. This is so competitive. Is this really a road course?
Sanford, Nelson, Anderson, LaPlante.
Are we at the right track?
Yes.
This is a great road
3
course. I'm gonna need
second
this
lead,
dynamic.
though, for Isaac Flickinger over William Brock. 5 seconds back to Gene Sanford.
If the 46 takes out the 05, that would be pretty funny.
Kind of would. As
15 car.
Sanford still alongside Alexander Rowe up towards turn 5. LaPlante's going to be able to make the
Oh,
move on the
87.
15.
Nice move. He's probably going to take it. It's going to be close.
Well, that was some flashbacks of last year when that was bad.
Not that time.
Oh, and Rowe hangs on to it. Nelson now makes the move on Anderson. That is
look out.
for 10th.
So Allie Nelson.
But
also
Nelson
best-
can't hold it.
Oh,
Contact
boy.
with the 87 as they come off turn 7.
Oh man, Allie Nelson's best career finish is second at Sonoma, so here comes Duncan out of nowhere.
William Duncan,
Whoa.
contact to
Whoa,
the
oh my
40.
God.
Duncan moves Allie Nelson in turn 1 and 2.
That was an understatement.
Can't quite make the move stick, though. It's like, if you're going to
Duncan is
move
a-
him, at least make the move stick.
Duncan is a 2-time Thornton winner, which we count as a road course in this universe.
As LaPlante now trying to pass the 40, or pass the 15. Yeah, can't talk.
And
This time will be successful. Now, will that open the door for Anderson, though? I think it will. Yep, Anderson's going to make the move into 7. Should be able to make that pretty easily.
and that makes that pass there it's so hard to keep that final fourth when the track is rubbered in.
As now Nelson going to try and maybe dive it in. Thinks better of it into turn 1.
William Brock's trying not to be the bridesmaid again, and the 2-car looked for his third career winner. He won at 8 Bowl, he won at Mosport, now trying to get a win at Lime Rock.
The 80s. Oh, and
Well,
he's
heavy
in
lap
heavy
traffic.
lap traffic now.
Rob Evans, surprised to see him make a road course.
Aaron
Very rare
Thade has
this
gone
year.
a lap down. Rob Evans is just in front of him. Zach Rogers is about ready to go 2 laps down in the 19.
See, what worries me about this right here, these guys go off and they wreck. The 2's going to be right in the middle of it.
Yeah. As Isaac Flickinger trying to
Survive.
basically. He is a 4-second lead almost. In fact, actually, he gained a little bit more time. As Shelley's now up, Mary Shelley's up to 3rd. I think that is because the 47 has pit. Yes, she has.
Yep.
So a second round of pit stops has now begun.
It's like the final one of the day, it looks like.
As Matt Dixon now has caught up to Tim Randolph. So Randolph begging and pleading for a pit stop.
Yeah, Randolph should have won Road American Snow, but as fate has it, he didn't. So trying to get redemption here.
Is now really it's going to come down to who pits win. And can
Yeah.
anyone actually go and make it to the end on just one stop?
Now you
Doubtful. Extremely
doubtful,
doubtful.
yeah. You can make it till if they pit at lap 26, that's 50. You still need 5 more laps of fuel.
As Dixon's going to make the move on the 60 into turn number 1. And LaPlante also makes the move on 66. Alexander Rowe makes the move on Max Anderson.
Yeah, George finished 8th here last year. That's a tough break for
And
66.
Shelley actually is starting to close the gap down a little bit. It was at 10 seconds one point there to the 08. Gap's
Yeah,
now down
Mary-
to under 9.
Mary has won season 4. Richmond actually DNQ'd this race last year for Mary.
But was locked into it this year, courtesy of being in the chase.
Yes, and second highest chase runner right now.
Allie Nelson
God.
now making her final stop of the day.
87 almost.
That is not the line I would have expected there as Duncan tries to make the move. Doesn't quite make it work. That might open the door for Logan York.
A lot of battles. This is the battle for the win at Thornton earlier this year. Now they're battling for 10th.
As Duncan trying to make a move. He's just trying to at least get out of the mirror there of the 87. Make Anderson think a move was coming.
Oh, 2-car. Oh, man, he tried it.
Now, I'm kind of curious. Did the 40 or the 47 come out ahead of the race leader? The answer
47 did, yes.
is yes. Yeah, the 47 did. There it is, Gene Sanford.
40
And
did,
26.
too. But the 40's on the lead laps, but they're not... I don't know where... No, that's 49.
There's the 40. So, no, she is one lap down in 32nd right now.
Oh!
Oh, well, I said 32nd. Actually, it was 33rd, but she just made the pass for 32nd.
She bull rushed that pass. 75 is trying to pass the 96 in owner points.
Oh,
Trying
wait,
to
it's
go
stuck
out.
behind the 21 now, so losing all the ground that she had made up.
Yeah, tough break from Charles. Top 5. It's been a long time since Charles got... No, it's actually not. He finished second at Irwindale last year.
As Dixon now passes or laps the 83 with their engine-related issues today.
Yeah, 82 blew up in the duels too, so a little conspiracy theory going on here.
As Austin LaPlante has caught the 60, this would be a pass for 6th position
And
on
Carl
the
Long is
racetrack,
having a
no
heart attack.
less.
It's going to help that $200,000 fine.
Yeah, I was going to mention. Oddly enough, I was going to mention that. Has he paid that in real life?
No.
I don't think
You
so.
kidding-
I'm
are you
pretty sure
kidding
that
me?
ended up getting waived.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how far behind I am in NASCAR in real life.
As LaPlante's going to make the move, complete the move there into turn 3, so move the 46 up to 6th position. Ironically enough, I'm just thinking about this. All of the 05's top 10s this year were top 5s, right?
I believe so.
I'm pretty sure they have not finished in the 6th to 10th range at all this season.
Oh yeah, well, did you talk about their top 10s and top 5s, right?
Yeah, so it's 2 top 5s, 2 top 10s for the 05, right?
Yeah, where they finished? 5th at Pig Stadium, and then Will Lewis had that magical weekend at. He finished 4th at Riverside.
Yeah. Gene Sanford in a mess of cars trying to stay on the lead lap.
Yeah,
and
Charles
also trying to use the new tires to her advantage.
Charles was in the big red truck last
that's
week.
That's a roadblock right there.
Seriously.
Holy crap.
Oh, Lordy. L22 with new tires.
This is where you need a little bit of patience as well.
Yes. Well, Charles, last week you got disqualified. I don't know if you ever figured that out.
I did not. I really didn't.
And so now it's time for Henry's turn, because Gene was the last other driver to get DQ'd.
As Gene now passes the 00, that is for 21st. Car on pit lane is Tim
60.
Randolph, so his pit crew finally answered his prayer.
Pit me, please.
As will the 60 be able to come out in front of the race leader? I doubt it. Where's the 2? Oh, wait. The 2's pit because Mary Shelley led a lap.
That's 5 points for Mary.
And to answer the question, no. Tim Randolph still came out a lap down.
Well, that's surprising in there.
Yeah. But not
third.
Not that far.
As right now we're in a full-fledged pit cycle, so I really wouldn't.
Anybody risk it though? You know, no risk it, no biscuit for the guys who are out of the chase.
I don't know.
No.
I would love to see someone try it. I will be honest. I would love to see someone try it.
Me too. I think it's possible. I mean, they went 25 laps and they.
As Mary Shelley stays out again on pit lane, there was Wilson. There's Rogers and Evans.
Big skid marks on the front stretch from that 07 record. It's like.
There's Randolph. It is now 5.4 back to the 70.
If anybody's going to try it, it's going to be the 46. They got really nothing at all to lose and all to gain.
You would think. But to be fair, the 70-46 are on pit lane as well.
Again.
Well,
now the 84 actually is the car that went the farthest on that first cycle. Well,
and it's gone.
Well, Charles, you made a
so
great I9.
I guess it's down to the 08.
We're going to have to work on that strategy part of the I9.
Well, Randolph now makes a move on the 21. Mary Shelley will be the last to pit on lap 45.
60's going to get his lap back at least. Anybody die in the pit lane this time?
No.
I doubt
it. I don't think so.
Now it should cycle back around to the 2 of Isaac Flickinger.
I don't think so. He had a pretty bad pit stop.
Well, he's battling with the 16 right now. Hard to tell where that's actually at, though.
Yeah, he had a bad pit stop, so somebody beat him. I can tell you that much. Nope, I guess not.
Well, there's the 18.
02 did. Did the 02 take 2 tires? He was in the front. They had to take 2.
No, I'm seeing, based on the times I'm seeing, they're all 4-tire changes.
And the 2 car must have had a horrible. Oh, God.
Whoa.
Oh, contact there between the 18 and 21.
Yeah. Let's not speculate until finish line is.
There's the 2. He's back in 20th right now, according to timing and scoring.
I just don't think that if they are.
Oh, there's Keiderman coming to pit lane.
What does Pitt?
The 2 is back to...
Listed
17th.
17th.
I think they pitted twice, to be honest with you.
Or some car.
As Sanford makes the move on
06.
Dixon,
No,
according to time and
06.
scoring. That's for 5th.
Harry's the leader? What?
Or Gene might be. This might be,
Ooh.
right here, this might be the battle for the lead, according to timing and scoring. Here
Oh
comes
my.
Brock to the line.
What happened to the 2 is the real question.
And this
Yes.
is the battle for the lead. Brock
Oh
on
my.
Gene Sanford for the lead at Lime Rock.
And Allie Nelson is 4th with the best tires. Oh, God.
Sanford trying to hang on. But Brock looks like he's going to be able to get the move done.
The
Oh
20
wait,
car.
I'm not done yet.
Wow. You know what? Brock beat the 20 car beat Gene last year. I believe it was at what track?
He's out
was
of
it? Twin Creek.
Ontario.
Ontario, man. This is just some ironic twist right here. What happened to the 2 is the real question.
So Brock, Gene Sanford, the top 2.
The 40
Mary
look at the
Shelley
40
is
go.
3rd. As mentioned, Nelson now runs 4th.
Oh, 40's going to get a good shot. Oh, wait, in the
I
3rd.
think she will. Depends on if Mary Shelley can keep it on course. Nelson with a run. Charles Sanford
God.
is 5th, although Shelley also had a run on the 75.
Look at this top 5. Holy crap.
Dixon is 6th. LaPlante is 7th. Randolph is 8th.
Can I
Alexander
finally
Rowe
get
is
one?
9th. 10th is William Duncan. 11th is Logan York. Henry Williams is 12th. Anderson, Kyle Matthews, Adam McDowell, Jeffrey White, Isaac Flickinger. So another heartbreak for a leader.
I think they had some issue. 21 got damaged.
21 has, nose damage.
That's
Pollard
been
is
there.
18th. Braddock is 19th. Henry Sanford is 20th. Dylan Young, JT Bryant, Kenny Moma, Chris Wilson, Derek Hamill, Rob Evans. Ozcon is now 27th. Sam Young's 28th. Ryan George 29th. And Amy Shelley is fighting to stay on the lead lap with the 20, battling the 78 into turn 3.
Oh, they got a sea of traffic right here.
And so what we were mentioning before with Isaac Flickinger, now William Brock is right in the middle of it. And this is 3 lead lap cars that he has to deal with.
And this is equal rating, so they are going to be hard to pass.
But I'd say this is probably one of the most fun road course races so far for this
Seriously.
season and series I have ever seen and talked about as well.
Joe Gibbs' last win was with Qualls, the 11 car last year, if I'm not mistaken. The 20 car won somewhere again.
Ontario, I think, would have been after that.
Yeah, the 21 again last year. Let me see where it was. I know they had 2 wins.
As Ryan George trying to pass Sam Young.
Oh my!
Amy Shelley's going to make it 3 wide through 1 and 2.
Actually, I was wrong. It is Ontario last year. This is going to be death.
Shelley getting desperate with the leader right there.
Oh,
Shelley
no.
runs wide.
Oh, 20's going to have to take a wider arc.
Brock had to take avoiding action.
Veteran move, veteran smart. Take it easy.
Brock 33rd in points.
But you can't blame the 78. She's a chaser. 20 is not.
And
you got to fight.
Shelley, this is, if you're looking at it from Amy Shelley's perspective, right in front of her is 6 points.
Yeah, so she's going to have to race harder. Brock is racing, will race for the win, obviously, but he's got nothing to lose.
Sanford's in 2nd. Aaron Thade is on the move right now in 31st. Could Mary Shelley's have something to say with this by the end of it, though?
Yeah, down to 4.6.
And it's down to 4.6. Mary Shelley's last lap of 52.4, 53.3 for Gene Sanford, and a 52.9 for Brock. As Brock continues to have to deal with the lap traffic.
But he can't run the corner as hard as he wants with these cars running. And they're not going to pull over. There's no blue flags in this series.
There's no blue flags. These are lead lap cars, so you expect them to fight hard anyway.
Yep.
And you've got a championship contender in there, too.
No bitching and complaining. You're going to have to pass him the hard. We got to be a man.
apologize
So
for
let's see what we got,
language.
Brock.
I was gonna say track limits.
What, we F1? Well,
I just.
As
I didn't know Lewis
also,
Hamilton was
actually,
the 20.
to be fair, also in front of this, if Shelley could catch it, You also have Ozcon, if she can get there. Ozcon just ran his fastest lap of the race. So did Sam Young. So speeds are definitely picking up.
37
Kira Arentate is fighting the 47. That's going to open the door for Mary Shelley in the 08.
Wow.
Oh my God.
The 37
Blocking.
could become a factor.
4 seconds now.
This
That
is
killed
5 points now for the 08 if she can get the move done on the 47.
All the issues with the Chasers and Talladega in this round, too. That's a good move. And Arrowdale's a wild card, too.
In a way, yeah. I mean,
Especially
it's a qualifying is important wild card.
Especially how pit road is at that track.
Now, can Shelley make the move quick on the 47? It is
Yes.
clear that the 47's pitting early strategy today has not been the way to go. Here comes Shelley
Oh,
making the move clean on the 47.
Mary, it's been almost how many races now for Mary?
Over a year. It was
Oh,
2006 Richmond.
Lost another second.
Lost a
65
second, but we'll have to
races
wait
for
and
Mary.
see what she can gain. Brock is
Well,
still in the traffic.
So Brock is
The
this
05's
is
got
Brock.
issues. The 05 is falling back.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Oh no,
Oh,
Dixon as
damn,
well,
right.
and LaPlante
Oh.
out of the track.
Well, first off, how the hell could you get over there?
How do you get there? How?
So it continues. We'll see you at the super speedway.
How?
On a side note, William Brock, 38 career starts, best finish is second.
Seriously.
Mary Shelley, 65 races.
I don't think I've
46
seen
is
a
doing the
car ever get to that part of the track. All of a sudden, I saw the 05 falling back.
The 8 crosses the line in 8th after that. by
And
the
the
way.
75 is down a cylinder.
Damn it. What is this, the commentators?
No, actually, the engine's totally gone on the 75. Nelson's pitting.
Oh, that sucks. 40's got damage. They got damage in the hood.
Straight away.
What is
crash.
going on here late in Lime Rock?
40's got damage. They're not pitting. They crashed.
Oh,
must
have been-
tough
it's
break
the
for
front
Ali
straightaway.
Nelson.
What is going on? Pandemonium, man.
And I thought
As
Sonoma
Sam
was
Young
racing.
runs a little bit wide.
20 cars just saying, let's get it back, boys.
The gap, he only lost a couple tenths that last time
What?
around.
Adam McDowell's in the top 10. The hell is going on?
I
And
can't
now
get over
Nelson rejoining the race minus a hood.
But does that go? Nope, Brock's gonna get. Brock's not gonna. Well, maybe. Gonna kill some cones. Oh,
I
nope.
think Nelson actually stays on the lead lap through all of that.
Yeah, and fresher tires too, remember.
75 is a piston.
Can't even afford a damn piston.
And the
Oh,
40 is
20
actually off the
still-
pace due to the damage.
But that's gonna hold the 20 up.
But he gained a 10. He gained what he lost the previous lap, he gained back. Lead is at 5
40's gonna
seconds.
go.
He's coming to 2 to go.
20
Can Brock
oh,
just
no!
keep it on course?
He didn't do it there.
that.
That's all he has to do is just keep it on course.
40's gonna
Yeah,
block. No,
just,
40's.
yeah, just stay behind, but don't be
Well,
too
he'll pass
don't be
the
too
40.
cautious. Don't be too
Maybe
cautious.
not. Oh,
2
God.
laps to go. He lost a full second almost.
Yeah, well,
but he can give it up. He can give it up. He's got 4 seconds.
This 40's not giving up though.
But
Where's
I-
Wally Dallenbach being?
I don't see any way that 20 loses this unless he wrecks. I mean, the
Well,
40
you know, the 40's
doesn't have any fight there at all.
Well, they got no straight line speed, but they can catch up in the corners with all those tires. You can drive it in deeper.
Now, the battle in front of him that Brock has to worry about is the 78, the 49.
Oh man, if they wreck, I don't even know who's gonna win this race if they wreck now.
If they
87
wreck,
is
I
like 10th.
don't know either.
Where's the white hanky this time for the 20?
As coming off the final corner, white flag is out at Lime Rock. 1 lap to go for William Brock.
Yeah, last season he ran the 18 car. This year he switched over to the 20, so he's probably gonna run the 11 next year. Can these guys keep it? 19's gonna be in the way.
Well, he's managed to navigate these guys successfully. The 08 only gained a couple tenths that lap.
The 20 won 3 races with Austin Ogle. They won, I believe, at what was that track? Pigs Creek with Zach Preller. They won Ontario last year. Can Brock add to the Las
Won a
Vegas
race,
winners in the 20 car?
Oh yeah, Kyle Lawson was the only one so far to not win with this car.
And
As
here we
going
go
through
off
the final corners.
Their first road course win of their career, I believe. I don't think Austin Ogle won at a road course. And here they come.
As
Brock
off the
do it.
final
This checkered
corner,
flag. That's
no
time.
trouble in front of him. William Brock wins at Lime Rock.
All right. Yes, actually, nope. Austin Ogle won in the 20 car at Watkins Glen. So second road course win for the 20.
Now, watching the battle here.
This is for points. Here comes
This
78.
is for
That's
points.
for points.
34, 49, 78. It's a 3-car fight for the 24th position. Amy Shelley looking for a way around Ryan George at the very least for 3 extra points.
Very important.
Contact for George!
Wow.
What are we, Newman?
Coming through the
That's-
final set of corners, Sam Young's
That's-
going to be able to hang on for 24th, it looks like. And Amy Shelley's going to get that extra spot.
What a move. Holy crap. Wow.
Most fun race so far.
25th for Amy Shelley.
I know she's a female, but that was some big balls driving right there. What a pass.
So 26 lead lap cars at the finish. Your top 10 today: William Brock, Mary Shelley, Gene Sanford, Alexander Rowe, Tim Randolph, William Duncan, Logan York, Kyle Matthews, Henry Williams, and Max Anderson. Heartbreaks to Isaac Flickinger, Austin LaPlante, and James Qualls.
And,
Guys, your final thoughts?
I
'Cause I'm speechless.
the last 10 laps. I don't even know what to say. How the hell can you get on that side of the catch fence? I need to take you would have started side by side.
We
We'll
will
see it
find
in
out
a
here in
little
about a
bit
moment or two once we
afterwards,
finish up.
But,
Sorry.
but that was still one of the funnest. I'm a broken record, but one of the funnest road course races I've seen and talked about with you guys so far on this channel for this season. That's all I gotta say. We're winding down. We're almost to the end of Miami, Steven.
Well, that was very interesting. William Brock, he missed 18 races last year. He missed about 10 so far. 38 starts. Good job for Brock right here. Struggled mightily. Best finish last year in 18 was 4th. I believe it was at the Coke 600 too. Great job by Mary. 2nd place. One of Mary's best finishes of the season. Gene Sanford, top 5, having arguably one of the most underrated seasons considering she's pretty low in the points. It hasn't DNQ'd yet. Alexander Rowe, 4th place. That's a great run for the 15. 1st and a 4th, man. The 15 team's dead next year, so whoever gets running that car next year will be in good shape. Tim Randolph, a top 5 in a road course, good redemption. Duncan, quiet day. He started in the back, worked his fight his way up. Logan York, great run for York. He finished 2nd at Thornton, 7th here, good road course prowess. They're going to look forward to Musket. Max Anderson, 10th. Isaac Flickinger gets back up
I'm
to
just
be
kind of
11th.
curious where the 31 actually started 26th, so
Yeah.
mid-pack start.
Heartbreak for Isaac Flickinger. That's a really tough run. I believe they had to pit it twice. Adam McDowell gets a good run. Holy crap.
I don't think they pit twice. It's just it was a long pit stop.
Yeah,
'Cause
so
if we look back at it, I just want to see. Well, yeah, the 31-second stop for the 21. I mean,
Yeah, I'm looking at it as well. Trying to beat you. 15.92.
I'm
Is that
just
it?
looking for where the 2's pit stop would have been. The 83 was 38-second stop for their engine damage. I must have missed it.
Yeah, yes, you did. I even mentioned it, and you still didn't see it.
Well, if it was a 15-second stop, maybe just trying to get around the pace car. I don't know.
Well, anyways, look at some other chases. Paul was 14th in the 84. That's one of the. Chris Wilson, 19th from the back of the grid. Henry
Chasers,
drove from last to
41st and
17th.
42nd with Fitzwater and Zorline, respectfully.
Yeah, tough. I think it's Roberts' first DNF. No, second of DNF
How
of the
many
season.
cars finishing did we have last year again?
25.
Okay, so in 30 more laps, we had 33 cars finish.
That's not bad. LaPlante, 31st. It's a heartbreak for him and Charles almost getting that tough. I've got a few more races left to go. Keidemann had a good day. Good day for Rob Evans. That might not look like
Keidemann
a
had a
great
good day
finish.
until the cylinder went out.
Yeah, so next weekend we're going to Irwindale, which we've only had one race, and hopefully there's no pit stops. And then we got Talladega, where half the field crashed in that race too. So looking forward to see what happens in here. Definitely,
Yeah, see me there as well. Maybe.
yeah. Mary Shelley, the 31, and I believe Pollard are going to have a big, and Tim Randolph and Isaac Flick are going to have a big gap over everybody. Can those guys who struggled today make up those points, or will they just miss the next round?
So with that said, congrats to William Brock on his first career win. It was his interesting note, I guess. It's his 7th career top 10. He had 3 last season. He had 3 this season coming into the race. So,
There you go.
Congrats to William Brock on his first career win. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't today for more gaming and racing related content. Leave a comment down below if you're watching the premiere chat with us, or if you were just because you want to. I don't know. For Stephen Paul III and Austin LaPlante, I'm Gordon Fan291, and this has been a production of the NRSL. 30 races in the books. We've got 6 rounds to go, and we'll see you guys next time.
See you in
I
California.
need a drink after this.
Me too.